My next guest tonight is a very funny comedian whose latest Netflix special is called Immigrant. Please welcome back to the show, Maz Jobrani.
Thanks for having me, man.
It's a pleasure. Of course, we're fellow CBSians. You are on Superior Donuts as well, besides your Netflix special.
Yes.
How are you doing over there?
I'm doing great over there. The show's going great. We got season 2. We're in the middle of season 2.
I'm not surprised. It is one of my favorite pastry-based sitcoms.
It's funny because I'm Iranian American. I'm Middle Eastern American.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some in the audience. Yeah, my people. So when people ask me, they go, how is it working with Judd Hirsch and Katie Seagal and all these people? And I go, you know, as a Middle Eastern American, I'm used to not lasting to season 2. I get killed in season 1. Most shows I've done, like I did 24, I died. So
this is nice. It's nice. So change your pace.
Season 2, I'm excited, man.
Can this is unusual. I haven't asked a guest this before. May I pet your sweater?
Oh, go, please, pet.
This is a thirsty cardigan.
Isn't this beautiful?
You know, you have to be a man of a certain age to really rock a cardigan.
Well, you know, you don't know, that girl laughed at that. What do you think? Are you saying I'm old? No, I'll tell you, I'm 45, and I got so excited about this sweater. I realized, think about it, because after 21, there's nothing to look forward to. 21, you drink, you're like, woo!
Right. Yeah,
right?
That's the milestone, yeah.
Yeah, and then they should make other things illegal so that we could get excited about them. I mean, they are illegal, but, you know, to a certain age, like 30, it's like cocaine, woo, you know. I don't even do, but I'd be like, it's got cocaine, you know. 40, heroin, 50, Viagra, I could use that.
And cardigans should be illegal till 45?
45. No, Stephen, people go, I ran into some, like, 22-year-olds. They're like, we're going to Vegas, bro. I was like, bro, this is my Vegas.
Be careful, that's a gateway cloth right there you're wearing.
And look, and it comes with a pocket to rest my 45-year-old hands in, just like that.
Yeah. Maybe a pipe.
Little pipe is next, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, this is a nice cardigan.
I immediately petted it.
You did pet it?
Yes.
Yes.
I just had Anderson Cooper out here. Did you watch the interview?
I saw the interview.
So do you still have family in Iran?
I have some cousins in Iran, and a lot of them, some distant cousins, and I've been watching what's going on as well, and it's been crazy. First of all, let me just say, I want to preface this by saying I'm not an expert on Iran. Because, I just want to say that, like...
You were born there, though,
I was born in Iran.
Yeah.
But I'm not an expert on Iran. And the reason I say that is because the last time I was here, we talked about an Iranian New Year, Persian New Year.
Yeah.
A lot of Iranians, like, attacked me. You got it wrong, man! And I was like, well, I'm not a historian. I'm just a comedian. So, in this case, I just want to say, like, first of all, I want to say I support the protesters. I mean, it's crazy what's going on there. There you go. Okay. You wait on Twitter. You shouldn't be supporting the protesters. But it's an interesting thing that's going on because a lot of people don't know what's happening. It's happening so fast, and it's different from, like you said, the 2009 protests.
Hard to communicate because social media is shut down.
Social media shut down, and one of the things that's interesting is, you know, there's a debate. Should Trump talk about it? Should he not talk about it? And I said, you know, he should talk to other people before he talks about it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you why. I have 3 reasons why I'm a little wary of Trump talking about Iran. Number 1 is I don't like him. That's just who I am. I know you I don't, okay. Number 2 is that he hasn't been a friend of the Iranian people. As you know, the travel ban. He banned Iranians from coming to America. Iran was been a part of the travel ban. And then number 3 is that this is a very nuanced situation. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Trump is not very nuanced. No, because what it is it's good to acknowledge and support the protesters, but I think that if he goes too aggressive with the support in the wrong way, then the Islamic Republic, the regime that's an oppressive regime, will turn around and say that this is America that's leading these protests, and they will come down with an iron fist, which the Supreme Leader has already said there's external forces here that are leading these protests. So, and by the way, when I saw that, I was like, dude, you should take responsibility once in a while for having an oppressive regime, economic inequality, all that stuff. And he actually reminded me a little bit of Trump, who doesn't take responsibility for himself either. So,
now, speaking of the travel ban, Speaking of the travel ban, do you talk about that in your act? Because I know your new special is called Immigrant. Does that come up?
Well, it's interesting. Travel ban, as you know, they had 1.0, then they had 2.0, then 3.0. It's like
putting it out there.
It's like an iPhone update. Every 3 months, you get a new one. And what's interesting, and I know you took notice of this too, in Travel Ban 1 and 2, the criticism had been that it was a Muslim ban because all the countries had been Muslim countries. So in an effort to show that they're not anti-Muslim, the administration added 3 new countries to Travel Ban 3.0. They added North Korea, which I didn't know they were coming, but now they really can't come. I've never met a have you met a North Korean?
I have not yet.
Yeah, so I don't think they're coming anyway. But anyway, the second group that was added were Venezuelan diplomats. So not the whole country, just 10 dudes from Venezuela can't come. And then they added Chad, which I thought was some guy. Yeah, I heard it, I was like, what did Chad do? Turns out Chad, as you know, is another Muslim country. In Africa. But Chad does not sound like a Muslim country. Chad sounds like a Muslim country trying to pretend not to be a Muslim country. Right? They're like, hi, we are Chad. That's Mike and that's Chip, just hanging out. So.
Well, Happy New Year. When is New Year? What is Iranian New Year? Is it the same?
The Persian New Year happens, the first moment of spring is the Persian New Year. It's coming in March to a theater near you.
Well, you have to come back for the next New Year's, too.
I would love to, man.
Thanks for being here,
thanks
Maz.
for having me.
Good to see you. Immigrant is on Netflix, and you can see Maz on Superior Donuts right here on CBS. Maz Jobrani, everybody. We'll be right back with a performance by Margot Price. Stick around. Thanks for watching my YouTube video. Now it's your turn to thank me. Click subscribe, and at the end of the next video, I'll thank you again.